In this video, I'll be showing you my recent family trip to Hawaii. I visited the Big Island and Kauai. I'll be showing you my trip and the things we did on both islands. Our adventure starts in Kona at the Outrigger Hotel and Resort. The Outrigger was undergoing renovations when we were here, but we did love the beachside view and the water slide. This was our first night in Hawaii, so we enjoyed the sunset and the amenities of the hotel like the water slide, as we had a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
There goes up the green flash.
Oh, it kind of did almost the green flash.
Wow, that was quick. That was quick.
Day 2 of the Hawaii trip. Our plan for the day was to drive south on the Big Island towards Hawaii Volcano National Park. Once we got to Hawaii Volcano National Park, we decided to do some hiking. So we started off with the Crater Rim Trail, which takes you through a rainforest and drops you down into the lava fields.
What do you see?
Smoke.
Oh, steam over there. That's smoke.
Look, there's people down there.
That's where we're going.
That will be us.
Is it a loop though? Do we keep going? And
You can loop, yes.
Hopefully it's gradual.
How extreme though? That and this. It's 180 degrees.
When the trail split to go to the lava fields, we decided to skip that and instead hike down into a lava tube cave system. Our favorite part of this national park was hiking through the lush rainforest. These are plants you just don't get to see in the southwest where we live. Before heading out of the national park, we stopped at the Kilauea volcano. Although it wasn't erupting, it still was smoking. Once leaving the national park, we were already on the other side of the island, so we decided to make the full loop and head towards Hilo for lunch. Now that we were on the other side of the island, we decided to do some sightseeing over here. Our waitress at the restaurant recommended we stop at Akaka Falls. If you're on this side of the island, I highly recommend stopping by Akaka Falls. The falls are ginormous and just a wonderful small hike. After the waterfall, you continue the hike through some crazy aerial root trees and bamboo forest. That one looks like something I've never seen before.
His face is just...
As we were leaving Akaka Falls and heading north from Hilo, we decided to stop at a local coffee farm called Hog Heaven. Here we get to tour his coffee farm and Hawaii homestead.
Oh, look at that. Coffee bean.
And it seems to do really well up here. So there were about, I think, 575 trees up there when we first came. We planted another 150 and we put in all Katura because it seems to do well.
Wow.
So when folks pick coffee, they're wearing a fruit picking basket and usually like make a there's a rotating drum that has these little blades in it. Yeah, and over on the Kona side, they have like these big drying racks. So it's essentially, you know, something like this sitting on the ground, like 50 feet wide and a couple 100 feet long, and they'll just take the coffee, and once it's been pulped, they'll just lay it out on these drying racks.
Where does this get made?
Idaho.
Yeah, this one's American.
American, okay.
American, you know, so.
Oh, those are
Nice
sweet.
tusks. There's little baby piggies.
Yeah. Look at their teeth in the back. They're like our teeth.
Yeah. And then they got the sharp.
The tusks are so cool.
Day 3 of the Hawaii trip, we spent the morning at the Outrigger Hotel looking at the wild goats on the property. One of the landscapers at the Outrigger told us how much of an issue the goats are with the native plant species.
Get them and relocate them to the airport. That is nobody's ground. They can just go. No man's land.
Oh, here's a kitty. You are cute. You're frowning at us. Hi, sweet pea. Come over here. Uh-oh. Oh, look who's here. Boots.
They're all coming out.
After our morning at the Outrigger, we headed north from Kona to do some beach hopping and snorkeling. We had a great setup at this beach with our camp set up right by the tree to provide nice shade.
Yeah, let's go, Chick.
After snorkeling and swimming with the turtles for a while, we decided to head north to try out some new beaches. This next beach had a shark sighted sign, so we stayed here briefly until we continued north to Kuki’0 Beach. This beach was really pleasant. It had lots of sea turtles laying in the sand, and it even had some beach grouse, which you'll see coming up in the video. Turns out these grouse were brought to the island by the Nevada State Game Department. It seems to be a common theme, with the pigs, chickens, and goats all being brought from the mainland. On day 4 of this trip, we left the Big Island and headed towards Kauai with a quick layover in Maui. To our surprise, when we arrived, there was wild chickens roaming all over this island. After a quick food truck lunch, we headed towards our resort at the Koke'e. This resort was much smaller than the outrigger we stayed at Kona, but the rooms were immaculate and we were right on the edge of the ocean.
Damn, this shower is so nice.
The next day we planned to go to Waimea Canyon, so we got some coffee in the morning right across the street from our resort at the Little Fish Coffee. We headed up into the Waimea Canyon and stopped at viewpoints along the way to view down into the canyon below. Waimea Canyon reminded me a lot of the Grand Canyon and Zion National Park. After viewing the canyon from above, we couldn't resist but hike down into the canyon. So we hiked down the Waimea Canyon Trail to descend down into the canyon and get a better look.
Is it worth it?
Oh yeah, it's worth it.
It's worth it?
This is the hardest part coming back.
Okay.
But you probably got about 30 minutes before you hit the canyon. That's beautiful.
And it's worth it.
Oh, it's worth it, yeah. Then there's a waterfall further. If you've seen great waterfalls, this one might be a little small.
Good to know.
If you never see waterfalls, it's worth it.
While enjoying the canyon viewpoint, we heard goat sounds around us and we spotted a goat descending down the ridge across from us.
See that big open dirt spot? You know, it walked across that.
It's going down the hill now. It's going down the hill.
Oh, is it?
It's brown. It's moving.
Yes.
I don't see it now.
It's in the right side going down the hill. It's standing still now.
But is it in that clearing?
No, it's to the right now of the clearing. There's like some grass on the hill. See the grass? To the right of the clearing. Now it's going down. After a hike, we continued down the road and entered the bordering Koke'e State Park. We made it as far down the canyon road as we could to the final viewing point of the Napali coast, which was by far the most spectacular viewing of this trip. The camera just does not do it justice. Alternatively, you can view the Napali coast by helicopter tour or boat tour. On our way back from viewing the canyon, we decided to do some off-road exploring and check out a reservoir we found on the map at the top of the Waimea Canyon Road. Dang! Yo, there's so many trout! Yeah, there's like hundreds of mini ones.
He seems a little lethargic.
There's claws. After leaving the reservoir, we left Waimea Canyon. To our surprise, on the way out, we ran into a little papaya stand on the side of the road. They also had tons more of other kind of delicious fruits. We are on to our next adventure and decided to head to the northwest part of the island. After some dirt road exploring, we found Polihale State Park, which had a beautiful beach and cliffside view. On to day 6 of adventures and our final day of the trip. Today we had shuttle passes for the Haena State Park, which is at the north part of the island. This state park has limited access into the canyon, so you have to make a reservation ahead of time to drive your vehicle in or ride the shuttle bus. After a quick stop for coffee and donuts, we are on our way. On our way driving east on the island, we stopped at the Fern Grotto viewpoint. This viewpoint had beautiful cliff sides, a nice waterfall, and a majestic river flowing through it. We got to the Haena State Park shuttle, which takes you back in the canyon about 10 miles or so. There's supposed to be numerous stops throughout the shuttle, but our bus driver just took us to the last stop, which is supposed to be the most popular. From the shuttle drop-off spot, there is a short hike to the beach where we ended up going for the day.
Oh my god! Little dropping! Ew, isn't that weird? What do you think that is?
This beach was infiltrated with tons of wild chickens roaming all around the beach. After some time snorkeling and playing in the water, we decided to take a little off-trail hike to another part of the beach. What is it? A monk seal? Yeah, he looks different. Alternatively to the beach we were at today, you can hike this trail along the beach to get a better view of the Napali coast that we saw yesterday. How'd you describe it?
That is so delicious.
What is it?
Yeah, but I want to see.
It's coconut and macadamia nut.
How do you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
This is the best shave ice I've ever had.
Wow.
Look at it.
Big
Look at it next to my head.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Oh, he likes it.
The morning before we left, we heard there were some sea turtles out on the beach, so we came to check it out. This was such an amazing trip visiting the Big Island in Kauai. If you have any questions about visiting, make sure to drop me a comment below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. This is Outdoor Adventures signing out.